Welcome to my recent empties where I share products and items that I used up recently. As always, links to everything will be in the description box below this video as well as on the corresponding blog post. Without further ado, let's make this quick and dive right in. Starting with Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water All-in-One that I use in tandem with the Egyptian Magic all-purpose skin cream. This product, this Egyptian Magic, claims to be a cream, but it's more emollient. It looks like Vaseline, but it is a little bit different texture. But I use these two products together to remove my eye makeup. And I recently shared an updated skincare products and routine video that's very new, very fresh. And I talk about how I use these two products, and I actually walk you through a whole tutorial of me removing my makeup for the day and then doing my skin products. So if you want to know how I use these or the other products I use and how I use them, check that video out. I will have it linked. Excuse me. My alarm is going off. Next round of supplements, 8 a.m. We're rocking and rolling bright and early. Oh boy. Okay, you can do this. It's always something, isn't it? In my empties. Next up, Neutrogena Makeup Remover Ultra Soft Cleansing Towelette Singles. I talk about this product in that video as well and how I use it and how I keep these little individual singles on hand for guests. And I recently had my fourth daughter, Carly Shay, and her husband here, and I'm sure she used them. Next up, and I have a video on this as well, this is my scalpel that I use to dermablade, right? No, dermaplane. Dermaplane my face. I actually did this today. I dermaplane at least once per week from home. I periodically throughout the year, maybe 2-3 times per year, will get a dermaplane, or what is another word for it? Microplane? I don't know the other word for it at the spa, but I will have it done in office. But love maintaining that, and I feel like your makeup just applies so much better. But check that video out. I actually do a whole tutorial on that as well. A couple of makeup products. The Milk Hydro Grip Primer. A wonderful primer. Actually, I believe Haley, my business manager, is the original person that told me about this. I really do like this, but I will share that last November when Sephora had their fall savings, VIB, all of that rouge stuff going on, and I stock up. My daughters will give me a list of what they want because I'm a rouge, so I get the 20% off. I get to shop at the earliest date that it opens. So they will give me their list. And my third daughter, McKenna, had on her list the Huda Beauty makeup primer. So I decided, I'm going to buy one for myself. And I did, and I actually like that one better. But I still used this one up, and actually I do have another one of these, a full box in the can. So I will use that. I will break into that, and then kind of what I do is on a makeup wearing day where I will be around people, like today I'm not, so this works. But when I'm going to be around people, I'll use that Huda Beauty until it's gone, and then I will go ahead and use the new product of this. And then days like today when I'm filming, I have a couple of clients, I probably won't really see anyone, I just use this one. It works. And then a favorite mascara of mine is IT Cosmetics Superhero Waterproof. This is just the sample, but I do have a full size, or this is the travel size, probably a points gift gift with my Sephora points, but I do have the full size. It is a favorite. I prefer to always have 2 mascaras that I'm using because when I apply makeup, I actually curl my lashes 2 to 3 times, and then I do 2 to 3 rounds of mascara. So I like to have 2 on hand, just like I have 2 eyelash curlers that I use every time I apply makeup. I use 2 mascaras. I know, a little high maintenance, but I'm okay with it. I don't wear makeup very often, about 2 days per week, usually on Thursdays and then on Sundays because I get ready for church. But I will have the other mascara linked as well, and then I'll have the 2 eyelash curlers also. Let's go into hair. This is the Matrix Instacure shampoo. My newer hairstylist turned me onto this product. I will also link the conditioner, and I will have my, do I have a most recent video where yeah, I think I do have a recent video where I talk about the hair products I'm using. If I do, I'll have that linked. This is a little band, like a headband. And these come in a pack, and I just wear these for workouts, just to keep any flyaways from coming forward. It's fine, it just got really stretched. It's used and abused. Used and abused. Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. I don't need to go on and on about this product. You already know. You already know. Laura Mercier Almond Coconut Serum Body Cream. So good. So good. I believe I had 2 of these. One was in a different scent. It was, I don't remember what the other one was, and I may have shared that in another Empties. I would have, but these were sent to me by one of you. You know who you are. Thank you. I always love everything you send me. I really do. I use it and I abuse it and I appreciate it. And you know who you are. You're so special. I'm leaving you guys all on a cliffhanger here. Who's the special person? She's very special. Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. I talk about this in my skincare video. Use this for face. Use this for body. Paul also uses it, but check out that video. You'll get more in the know. Retainer Bright Dental Appliance Cleaner. This is what Paul and I use to clean our permanent retainers, are permanent from having Invisalign. I do have a metal one on the bottom, but for the top I use the permanent one that's pop in, pop out when you go to bed. Paul has a top and bottom, but I don't have the bottom because I have a permanent one put in there. So there is that. We have the Daily Word from January and February. You know I have a subscription to this. I share it all the time in my newsletters. I keep this link always active when I share my monthly newsletter with a roundup of what I bought the month before. And remember, that always goes out the first week of every single month. So the first week of April, a newsletter sharing what I bought and what Paul bought in March will be in your inbox. And I always have this link in there. So if you save those newsletters, let's say in a Gmail folder called Tracy Hensel or Tracy's Newsletters, then you always have it to go back to if you're looking for a link. That is something that I do, is I have a great Gmail folders list. I don't like a lot in my inbox. So if I need to save something or there's an email that I'll want to reference back to, I put it in that folder. And it's so nice to be able to just reference back to. So I highly recommend that you save my newsletters if you think there could be a link that you would want to use down the road. But I am already on to the March, April, and then I'm also doing the Lenten devotional. I do the Lenten series every single year from this Unity publication, dailyword.com, but I will have it linked. And then I used up a yellow highlighter. I've been using this highlighter to highlight in the devotional that I'm doing, and hopefully when this video goes out, I'm on the home stretch. I've had to slow down, although I still commit to 5 days of doing my daily devotional. I'm still doing the Purpose-Driven Life, which I started on January 15th, and I wanted to have it done by March 15th. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a setback to where I don't have as much time per day to invest in it. 3-week intense is going on, or it was when I filmed this. That takes more of my time. And then coming back from being gone to Pinehurst, North Carolina, left me with a lot of catching up with clients. I did work and coach while I was in Pinehurst, but I scaled back. I wish I would have scaled back a little bit more. I worked a little bit more than I would have liked to. I even had to do some 3-week intense stuff, but coming home, I've had a full agenda, and then I've had some personal work that I've needed to do. Something came up recently for me, and I didn't realize all the extra time, actually hours per week, that I would have to devote to this area of my life. It was more significant, I guess, than what I thought it was. So that's taking up my time. And then I have a Sharpie permanent marker, the Ultra Fine Point. This is the marker that I prefer to use with my habit tracker. And I shared my habit tracker and how I use that tool to keep me on track, to keep my stress and anxiety down, to take the thinking out of what I need to do. But I walk you through my habit tracker, kind of like a little tutorial, so check out that video. But that's what I use that for. And then I also have a correction tape. I use this for my journaling when I do my Bible study, and I needed a new one of those, so I bought like a 3-pack kit, because if I have an error, I just white it out. And then moving on to some supplements, we have the Beverly International UMP, which is Ultimate Muscle Protein Powder in cookies and cream. This is always on repeat. I share it all the time. It's not anything new that you haven't seen before. And then the PB2 Original Peanut Butter Powder. This is always on repeat as well, because I make a really yummy protein shake every single day that is just 10 ounces of unsweetened almond milk with some ice. And then I put a scoop of that protein powder and then 2 tablespoons of the PB2. And then I mix it up in my NutriBullet, and it's just amazing. So I love that. And then we have vitamin D3, always on repeat, will repurchase or already did. Vitamin C, I always take this, 2,000 milligrams per day. I take a time-released one, so I split it up throughout the day, and that's already repurchased. And also already rebought is the magnesium glycinate, which I take at bedtime. So all of those supplements are always on repeat. As always, links to everything that I shared with you today will be in the description box below. Don't forget that the easiest place to shop from is from my corresponding blog post, which is always your top link. Thanks for being here. Be sure to be watching me on Instagram stories. Please subscribe to my newsletter to stay in the know of what I'm buying and to see links that I periodically share. I also have a shop tab on my Instagram. So if you go to the Instagram highlight bubble that I keep updated every single week, I also have a shop highlight bubble where I store anything that I shared that week, and even in the past until that bubble gets full, and then I clean it out. And I have a Tracy's favorite highlight bubble as well. So if you're ever looking for something, please resource those areas first. If you can't find it there, reach out to help@henselcoachingandconsulting.com, and we will be happy to get a link to you. Thanks for being here. Take care.